tomorrow. It's your boy Crypto Blood, and welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis. It is February 28th, 2019. Shout out to my man A-Dub for the song request. I used to rock this on rotation like for weeks on end. I swear. 2 Chainz, Feds watching. He says it's tax season, and that's what they're doing right now. Yeah, that's true, A-Dub. I'm sure the Feds are watching. So what's going on, people? Hope you guys doing well today. Today we've got actually 3 topics. One is a quick one. I've covered this one many times before, and I'll try to leave a link. I think I was actually one of the first that I knew in the crypto world to start covering this ranking that started going out. This report by the CCID. They started doing these reports, and the CCID is a China-backed tech work group, and they do reports on industry developments going on in China, and they kind of do their whole rating on things. So they started back in, I think, 2017. They began to rank cryptocurrencies and their blockchains. And so they've got a new one out. This is the 10th CCID report, and they've got EOS as number 1. But more importantly, EOS has been at number 1 since I could remember, since I started covering it, I believe. Maybe the second report. But what's new here is Tron has just eclipsed Ethereum. Ethereum dropped to number 3. So we'll take a look at the detailed ranking of the top 10 blockchain technology assessment index that they put out. I wanted to just show you that really quickly. So we'll look at that. And then secondly, this is breaking news. Facebook coin reportedly coming in first half of 2019. There's also been some rumors that Facebook has been talking to different exchanges, trying to see if they can get listed on their exchange. This is going to be crazy. I hate Facebook. I swear I haven't had a Facebook account since college, when only college members could have it back in 03, 04. I got one now for Crypto Blood because I have to have one, but I do not like Facebook at all. They are horrible. But what this will do, and I've told you guys this before, this will start to allow the masses to get familiar and comfortable with cryptocurrencies, blockchain technology, using addresses to send money to and receive money, using the QR codes that generate from the public keys. So overall this may be good, but I still think people need to, and we have to make sure we help people understand the difference between maybe something like a proprietary coin like Facebook coin and, let's say, Bitcoin or Litecoin, or Monero, one of these cryptocurrencies, is not really controlled by any one person. Now, there are issues with centralization with Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, all of them. And even EOS has some centralization, but to me, it's the least centralized if you look at it, because it can change quickly. And that's why I don't like XRP, Ripple. People try to conflate and overlap Ripple and like Facebook coins with what Bitcoin is, as though we don't need Bitcoin. We still need Bitcoin because it's not one central organization that the feds or anybody can come after, right? So I just think it's good overall. Short term, it's not so good in my opinion, but over the long term, I think it's going to help individuals get familiar with cryptocurrencies. The second article that we are going to talk about out of Daily Hodl is about a Russian minister of energy. He just left that position and has started a oil-backed cryptocurrency. Now, you guys know I love covering these types of events in the crypto space because, again, this is what is the future, and this is what will threaten the petrodollar we call the US dollar, right? These types of moves will threaten the petrodollar. That's why I started covering the Maduro thing over in Venezuela right away. Even though I didn't think it was really succeed, it was a good attempt, and a first attempt that I knew many other countries will follow in the future. So we're going to take a look at the details about that as well. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and jump over to cryptoblood.io if you guys want to sign up for that trading signal for BitMEX long and short. That means you make money going up in the markets and you can make money going down in the markets. 3-month minimum subscription is $366. Check it out. All the performance is here. It's automated, so you just sign up. I'll send you directions on finalizing the setup on your BitMEX account, and you're off to trading. You can view live results up to like last week or so. I believe I need to update it again so you guys can see on TradingView what this algo's return is for Ethereum USD and the Bitcoin USD pair. So check it out, cryptoblood.io. I'll also leave a link in the description below. So let's go ahead and take a look at this market cap. We're currently at $129 billion. I think down maybe $1 billion from yesterday. But we all know that these numbers in dollar terms are not one-to-one dollars, right? So $1 billion didn't actually leave the market cap. I think they're anywhere between 10 to 50x multiple on those numbers. Bitcoin's dominance is at 52%, and again, nothing new. Groundhog's Day, flat line, no liquidity. This is just horrible. Let's look at this Bitcoin as well, as that kind of tracks the market cap in general. Nothing going on here, people. Just these lock steps up. Again, it's been crazy ever since January 19th. It's been real sporadic. As you can see here, we had a spike up here, came right back down here. So a lot of stop loss hunting, no real direction. I'll just have to keep an eye out on it for you guys. First article though is what I wanted to really quickly cover, because this is just a really quick news article here. It says here, China's 10th crypto rankings report. EOS still in first. Tron joins and beats Ethereum to second. Says China's state-backed tech work group has released its 10th crypto ranking report, placing Bitcoin in 13th, while EOS keeps its top spot. The monthly report was released by China's Center for Information and Industry Development, or CCID, on February 26. Operating under the Chinese Ministry of Industry and Information Technology, CCID first launched its monthly crypto reports in May of 2018, and that is when I started. It caught my eye. I'm like, man, this is pretty interesting. And so I've been covering those when they hit the news outlets. At least I know I covered that one in May. I'll try to leave a link to that video if you guys are interested in watching it. In the latest crypto rankings report, CCID has added a new entrant to the list, having analyzed 35 digital coins instead of 34 cryptos like in the previous report. Having entered the rating list, Tron has beaten Ethereum and placed second. So you guys can see here this list that Cointelegraph put together. EOS again at number 1. No surprise there. Tron now at number 2, and it's new to this whole list of cryptocurrencies, and it jumped right to number 2. No real surprise there, seeing that Tron is using EOS's consensus algorithm, delegated proof of stake. Ethereum is at number 3, down from number 2. And then we've got GX Chain, BitShares, which is another Dan Larimer creation. Ontology, Nulls, Lisk. We've got Steam up 1, and then Neo down 3. Wow, that shouldn't surprise anyone either. On the Neo blockchain, previously ranked 15th biggest cryptocurrency, Bitcoin has come up to its 13th place now. This report, NIM has been ranked with the lowest position at number 35, having lost its higher position to major altcoin Litecoin. Since June 2018, the CCID has been featuring EOS as the top cryptocurrency in terms of 3 aspects: basic technology, application, and innovation. EOS is currently the 4th top cryptocurrency by market cap at press time, accounting for 3.2 billion of the total market cap of around 130 billion according to CoinMarketCap data. Oh, they didn't have any concerns about it being a pedo coin? Well, there you have it. Wanted to give you guys that latest ranking or report by CCID. I'll leave a link to the video I did first covering this back in 2018, because I thought this was interesting and a pretty good report to follow if you are interested in blockchain technologies and knowing what the rest of the world thinks of these blockchain text. If you guys want to read the actual CCID report, you can. It's linked in this article from Cointelegraph. And on to the actual articles for today. Facebook coin reportedly coming in first half of 2019. New York Times reports that Facebook is already in talks with cryptocurrency exchanges about selling the coin to customers. Facebook coin could be launched much sooner than expected, according to a recently published New York Times report, which cites multiple anonymous sources. Facebook employees are already shopping the coin to cryptocurrency exchanges while trying to get the product out in the first half of this year. 2.7 billion users, if you want to believe that. Back in December, Bloomberg published a report which reveals that the social media giant plans to roll out a stablecoin for WhatsApp. However, the NYT reveals that the company plans to integrate the cryptocurrency into two of its major properties, Instagram, and Messenger, which would give the coin an unprecedented level of exposure. The audience of the three aforementioned apps reaches 2.7 billion monthly users. A coin on Instagram would be crazy, people. I'm not gonna lie, that will be crazy. So this is going to take out a lot, and this is what I mean. Like, we're so early in the game, people. A lot of these projects that you think are going to be the next this, the next that, the barrier to entry is so low. It just takes one conglomerate or one major megacorp to roll out a coin, and it smashes everything because they already have the verticals there for it to be implemented. And that's why I was saying with JP Morgan coin, it's going to be a direct competitor to Ripple, and it's actually going to definitely overtake Ripple's whatever ambitions and plans they had. It's going to just smash all of that because they have those verticals already built there. So again, with the Facebook coin, it's going to eliminate a lot of projects. It's going to be no need because they're going to be able to introduce their 2.7 billion users to this technology and to this coin immediately. That's like almost a third of the population of the world. So come on, people, start thinking with some common sense here. It says control issues. As of now, very little is known about Facebook's much hyped foray into crypto, including the level of control that one of the most valuable companies in the world will retain over its cryptocurrency. If Facebook wants to place emphasis on decentralization, which is the whole point of blockchain technology, it will be harder for them to profit off their project. I disagree. I think if you want to call it old school terms here, pre-mined a number of coins, then they can hold those and they will retain value. So they'll be able to profit that way. But we'll have to see what happens. But man, this is major news, and it's good and bad. For the long term, long run, if you're looking from a bird's eye view, definitely a good thing to introduce more people to crypto technology, cryptocurrencies in general. You got to understand, people, adoption is not going to come from people going to exchanges and buying a cryptocurrency. Adoption is going to come from them acquiring coins and tokens through what they do on a daily basis already. So just keep that in mind. The next article is out of the Daily Hodl, and former minister of Russia launching cryptocurrency to challenge US dollar and bypass restrictions. It says Russia's former minister of energy has reportedly announced an oil-backed cryptocurrency to bypass trade and financial restrictions. The minister's investment corporation, Energia, is in its final stages of developing the roadmap for its digital asset. According to a local news outlet, Rambler Yusufov believes the cryptocurrency could affect the U.S. dollar's influence in the international community and help countries deal with fiat price fluctuations. He says here the introduction of the system of settlements in cryptocurrency on the energy market hypothetically allows us to avoid the costs associated with the use of currencies that are not backed up, the unpredictability of exchange rate fluctuations, the Commission for Currency Exchanges, trade restrictions, etc., etc. Such a project can make a significant contribution to the development of the Russian and international digital ecosystem and set a new bar for commercial infrastructure, the use of blockchain and smart contracts for non-financial services. It goes on to say here, in the current situation of the oil market and the instability of payments in dollars, the logic of the development of the digital economy on a global scale suggests exactly this path of development. After the launch of the cryptocurrency platform, oil-producing countries will be able to maneuver with respect to financial and trade restrictions, which have become too many in recent years. He says that the oil-backed cryptocurrency will create a reliable structure for the cryptographic market. He also proposes a cryptocurrency settlement system for other natural resources. Perhaps the oil-backed cryptocurrency will be the pioneering project that will create a reliable structure for the cryptographic market as a whole. According to the former minister, the project will first be launched in the Commonwealth Independent States, CIS. They include Armenia, Belarus, Georgia, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Moldova, Russia, Ukraine, and a whole bunch of others I cannot pronounce, people. Russia is currently developing regulation for cryptocurrencies and is set to introduce regulations in March to provide blockchain and cryptocurrency technologies the opportunity to develop. Wow, this is big, guys. And like I said, I try to find news articles and things that are definitely game changers, and this right here, people, is a game changer. You may not see it right away. Give it a year or two, and I'm telling you, this is going to be a game changer, and definitely yet one more catalyst for dethroning the petrodollar from its title. And so when that happens, though, you have to understand, if the petrodollar is no longer in demand by international entities, then guess what? All that money comes back home. And so more supply, that means that prices have to go up because there's just too many dollars circulating around. So I hope you guys get ready, and this is why I think cryptocurrencies, in particular Bitcoin, is going to be a very good hedge against hyperinflation, even more than gold, as we've already seen that be the case. So you guys let me know your thoughts about both of these articles. Again, I'll try to find that CCID video I did that covered the first or third report that the Chinese did on blockchain technologies. So that's pretty much it. Got to give another shout out to my man A-Dub for that song request. 2 Chainz, Feds watching. It's your boy Crypto Blood. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Click that bell. And that's my 2 Satoshis for February 28th, 2019. We out of here, people. Holla!